My name is Noah Wongren. I'm a bike builder, mainly by hobby. We're currently at what we call Bubbly, but the proper name is the Chicago Sustainability Manufacturing Center. There's a lot of different workers, artisans that work out of this building, woodworkers, metalworkers. For us, we're a collective of 6 bike builders. We share space on this 3rd floor. And we all build, varying degrees. There's 2 of us that are, more professional full-time. There's 3 of us, myself included, that's more of a hobbyist, do it in our spare time. And yeah, it's great. We share equipment and share space, knowledge. Being able to collaborate and work with like-minded people, I think that's when good things happen. Everyone's able to feed off each other's creativity and ideas. I think it's also kind of like encouraging to be able to work with people that are doing similar stuff. It inspires, I think it inspires people, it inspires me when I'm working with others to just like continue with my own work. For me, what I value absolutely the most is the knowledge of the other people that I share the space with. So the 2 more experienced builders, Levi of Legacy Frameworks and Michael Catano of Humble Frameworks, they are really great instructors and teachers and mentors. I'll be working on a frame for friends, and they just have a way of noticing when maybe I'm starting to go astray, or just kind of walking over, see how I'm doing, and they're able to guide me. But on a grander scale, so for me, really, that's what's most valuable. But then on another level, there's literally the sharing of equipment and space. For me to set this up on my own would cost tens of thousands of dollars, which honestly, I'm able to just sort of, rent a bench and join a space that's already set up. So each builder has their own process. The way that I like to approach it is working off of a full-scale blueprint. So the benefits of a custom bike is you can get custom geometry. So each person is unique, and custom geometry essentially allows you to tailor the bike to that person's needs, whether they're looking for comfort or power, but ideally you find the sweet spot between both. And my process is I'll start with a fit bike, which is a fully adjustable stationary bicycle, which using that, we find sort of the ideal geometry for the customer. And working from that, I'll then go into SolidWorks and take all my measurements and notes and apply it to a CAD file that I have set up. And basically that CAD file I will then use to figure out the geometry. There is more to it than just taking measurements and putting it in CAD. It's like once you're in CAD, you kind of see the effects that the geometry has on, for example, the wheel placements, how the bike might handle, things you want to check out in CAD too is like pedal clearance. So, if the front wheel is turning and your pedal's in the forward motion, you want to make sure that there's clearance there that the wheel doesn't hit. And then from CAD, what I'll do is I'll export a drawing from that, or actually several drawings, which are then printed, full scale, which I'll use as my blueprint for my build. So when I'm actually physically building the bike, I have a full scale drawing on a surface table, and I use that to guide my measurements for cutting and joining the tubing together. Technology is making it really easy for people to do stuff on their own. In the past, 3D printing didn't exist, or it was really only for the most premium of shops, or like a CNC, for example. Access to a full machine shop was very rare and cost a lot of money to produce things, whereas now you can, with desktop printers, and I feel like that's a trend in general. There's a lot of shop equipment that's moving to a desktop, so anything from a small CNC machine to I'm trying to think of the other ones now, but like laser cutters. One of the tools that I use that's really basic is a vinyl cutter, which is basically like a digital X-Acto knife. And I feel like a lot of these things are just technologies allowing them to get smaller and more accessible for people. And then of course with the internet, people being able to market whatever idea they have and share it with others, it's just a lot of power at our fingertips. So I think it only makes sense that it's all pointing in this direction of everyone working together in these shared spaces with this shared technology and equipment.